according to this knowledge, compassion is our natural state. So the quality of our consciousness is love. The quality of the nature of our consciousness is love. Unconditional love. Not love that needs validation, but unconditional love. So if we are meditating with that in mind, and we're having that sense of compassionate giving in our practice, then we're on the right track. And as I said earlier, how you relate to your own discomfort is the key. It is absolutely the key. And what I try to work with myself, and what I try to share with others, is those tiny moments of discomfort throughout the day. I find those very interesting. Those tiny moments of physical and emotional discomfort. That's the practice. So when you're standing in a queue, or when you're stuck in traffic, even when you're in, like the hotel here, and you're pressing the button of the lift, the elevator, and you're waiting for the lift, there's a moment of waiting, isn't there? There's a moment where the body tenses up. When's the lift going to come? We see all these moments of waiting, being stuck in traffic, standing in a queue, whatever. We see these as moments of discomfort, moments of time stolen. For a meditator, these are moments of time given. Because if you can learn how to, in that moment, completely surrender, you're reprogramming your brain, you're reprogramming your heart, you're learning to meet discomfort as a friend. So it doesn't have to be a big, huge thing like sitting in a 4-year retreat and having a knife twisting in your heart like I was describing. It can be a very subtle moment during the day when you feel that discomfort, and instead of seeking something to get rid of it, you meet it with love. You meet it with acceptance. These tiny micro sensations are very exciting when you learn how to work with them. Micro sensations in the body, micro sensations of tension in your shoulders, in your belly, in your hands. Learning how to don't even try to relax them, because trying to relax is another kind of aggression. I'm tense, I need to relax. What I mean is you just meet it with awareness. This whole thing is around awareness. This whole thing is around conscious awareness, being the sky instead of the clouds. The sky encompasses the clouds. So normally when we have sensations of tension in our body, we push them away, we hate them. But if you can relax with them and just be compassionate and be in that moment with awareness, you're making friends with reality. This is how to increase joy without looking for joy. It's a paradox. You know how people fall in love when they stop looking for Mrs. Right or Mr. Right? It's the same with meditation. One of my teachers once said, we are mentally very rich when we desire nothing. We are mentally very rich when we desire nothing. I think that's a very powerful statement. We're mentally very rich when we desire nothing. So what I'm saying here is that if you're trying to push yourself into a state of joy, you're just focusing on the absence of joy. You're focusing on lack. If, on the other hand, you meet pain with joy, you're programming yourself, you're teaching yourself that you can be present, and in this moment everything is there, everything you always wanted is there. And what this exercise does is a very clever thing, the exercise of learning to be mindful or aware or present in traffic jams or queues or when your phone slows down, any of these kind of waiting situations. It's very clever, because next time you're stuck in traffic, you're going to think, oh great, I can try that thing now. I can do that thing I learned from that monk. I'm going to do it. So you're almost saying, bring it on. Bring it on. Bring on the pain, because this is my training. So then your relationships change. That person you find uncomfortable becomes your friend. Because instead of mentally shutting down and feeling, oh, this pain, I want it to go away, you're opening to it. Your consciousness is expanding to just be with what is and not push anything away. So you have a kind of oneness, like a unity. And that means anytime anything goes wrong in your life, you could kind of get excited about it. You could think, I'm going to rewire my neurons. I'm going to change my brain chemistry. Just through, it's counterintuitive, isn't it? Because normally we want to feel good, but feeling bad, it doesn't have to be feeling bad. It's a subjective experience. It's a matter of opinion. So I'd like to just end this session with a short meditation. I know some of you are going to come to the longer session I'm doing this afternoon, but I'd love to meditate with you guys together now, if you like.